Hi Virgo, this is going to be your reading for the month of June 2020. This is definitely a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. However, if it does resonate with you, I really hope that it is a message that you guys all need to hear. Nine of Pentacles, good, good. Financial independence, it's looking good already. Okay, so these cards are jumping all over the place for you, Virgo. So obviously, your messages are really trying to come through. So let's see. Archangel, spirit guides, and ancestors, please come in and help me deliver the messages that I need to deliver to the sign of Virgo. Please let this messages be as clear as possible, and let the messages be for the highest good of everybody involved. Now, Virgo, this kind of feels like you are in a place in life where you are experiencing a growth, like a huge growth spiritually, where you're starting to really understand your power. You're starting to understand that your thoughts, your words, your actions, they all have consequences. With the devil here, could be dealing with a Capricorn, but Nine of Cups, that's your wish fulfillment. So like all these things I'm saying are kind of in alignment. Like you are creating, like you're in this very positive manifesting type of energy. But you have to be really careful not to just live in your head, because you want to create a tangible life, not just a life in your head. Okay, so while you definitely want to put energy into your manifesting, don't forget to put energy into your real life relationships and into your goals. So if you are working on a project, make sure you're investing, you know, an equal amount of time on that as you are on meditation and on investing your time in manifesting and all that stuff. Okay, because all of it will come to you, but you have to have a balance. As with everything in life, you need balance. Okay, so with that being said, let's cut these again and let's get started. For Virgo, bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is your energy, Virgo. It's Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and in the reverse, it's just very slow, no movement. So like I was saying, yes, you have this idea of all these things that you want, but you have to take action. Right now, you're not taking action. Right now, you're kind of just in the fantasy stage of it, which is a beautiful time and a beautiful space to be in, but you don't want that to be the only energy you're expending. Okay, you have to put some work. Okay, if you are starting a business, you know, doing the research, writing out a business plan, putting yourself in a position where you're getting yourself ready to take the next step. Okay, but if you're just in the planning stages and it's just planning, you're not really making the universe see that there's any movement happening. You're just kind of in this fantasy space. So they let you alone. They leave you alone. They're like, okay, they're busy in their little world, so I'm just not gonna push them yet, you know. And the bad thing with that is that if you stay in this stagnant state for too long, the universe has no choice but to say, bam, wake up. And then the Tower moment hits. So before any of that happens, I haven't seen the cards. I don't know what's in here, but let's see what your ancestors and your spirit guides are trying to tell you today. Didn't I say about this tower? This is a tower that is pending if you don't take action. And the Knight of Swords is an action card. It's rushing in to do something to with a clear plan, a clear message. That's pending. You're not there yet. Okay. These are all your blessings holding on. Okay, they're waiting to come to you. So you need to start planting the seeds. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is planting your seeds, waiting for the crops to grow, right? For you to harvest all of your stuff. But you're feeling a little bit stuck, and it's because you're in your head. You're still in this fantasy stage. Okay, you have to get out of this Eight of Swords, which is being stuck, being a prisoner in your own head. You have to get out of this. I was saying all of this because it's what I was picking up from your energy before I even flipped any of these cards. Now, that's how I know tarot is legit. Like, it's just confirmation of what the spirit guides and your ancestors are trying to tell you. Yes, you have very much, you have so many blessings waiting for you. However, with the stagnant energy of no movement and no action, it's in a pause. Okay, it's in a pause because you're not taking any action forward with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is air energy. This is you being stuck in your head. Like you're fantasizing, you know, like you're going out there and, you know, there's a story in this movie, what is it called? Something with Under the Tuscan Sun. Okay. So there's a story in this movie and it's beautiful and it kind of applies to you. Where this guy was going to the Virgin Mary and he was praying to her every day. He would go, please let me win the lottery. Please let me win the lottery. He'd go every day and he'd pray to her, please let me win the lottery. Right. Well, one day, this the virgin that he was praying to came to life and she said, son, buy a ticket. So he was going to pray to her every day to win the lottery, but he wasn't buying the lottery ticket. So basically it's that same mentality, not necessarily saying that you have to go out and buy a lottery ticket, but you could. Maybe that's a message for one of you. But what I'm saying is you have to actually put action into the wish that you are trying to bring into life. Okay. Because if you don't, then you're going to get hit with a really tough time that's going to kind of push you. And you're not going to be ready. It's going to be rushed. You're going to feel pressured. You're going to feel scared. You're going to feel stressed. And that's what you want to avoid. You want to avoid this tower moment. Okay. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is your energy, also Capricorn and Taurus, where it's an abundance. It's a gift from the heavens. So it's like all this stuff that you're wishing for, your angels and your spirit guides and your you know, God's source spirit, whatever you believe in, is trying to give it to you. But they're like, okay, well, we have to wait because they're not ready. They're not taking action. So you have to take action and you have to start planting those seeds right now. This is not putting an effort into anything. Okay. So I understand, because when you're in the Eight of Swords mentality, this is again being in your head, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is you not thinking you can get out of this prison that you are. You created a prison for yourself with your mind. Okay. Yeah. See, there's another beginning card that is in the pause. So you have to take action, Virgo. Right now you are not. And we're going to pull some more cards and clarifiers to find out why. Why are you in this energy? Okay. So let's find out what's happening here for Virgo, June 2020. It's so funny how like that came to my mind, like I said, before I even pulled the cards. And it was like, okay, you guys need to move. I felt like you guys were, you know, when you're like waiting for someone in the car downstairs and, you know, you're just kind of getting more anxious by the minute. You're getting more anxious because you're ready to go. You're in the car and this person keeps waiting and waiting and they're taking their sweet time. And you're like, okay, let's go. I'm ready. I've been waiting here for like 10 minutes. Let's go. That's the energy that it feels like you're not coming into your car. You have to get movement forward. Okay. It's like the Chariot card. You're moving forward. Okay. In a balanced way. Yeah, you want to keep manifesting and having those thoughts and feelings and those beautiful like storyboards and all that stuff. But that's part of your job. The second part is going out and actually look at, you came up in your own reading. Get out of your head. You're still in that hermit mode. You're not moving forward because you're thinking about all the plans that you want to make. Two of Cups. Maybe you're daydreaming because you're in love with somebody. The Two of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Two of Cups is just, you know, your soulmate. Maybe you're kind of wrapped up in a new relationship or an old relationship and you're not really putting any energy into what it is that you're trying to bring into fruition. Sorry, my throat is kind of dry, so I have to drink some water so you guys will hear the gulping. So my apologies. Let's find out why is this Tower here. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is action card. You have to take action. You have to go move towards your truth. Because right now you're not. This is air energy again. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're not taking action. Okay. You haven't had that epiphany with the Seven of Swords. You feel like something's not right here. And you might be dealing with some deception also. It could be from an Aquarius or Libra or a Gemini, Temperance, or a Sag. With the Temperance energy here is needing to heal. So you're probably needing to, you probably should be getting a checkup with the doctor, because maybe what has you all feeling like you're trapped is because physically you're not feeling all the way right. So maybe check yourself out, get a checkup soon. You could be needing to either have surgery, or maybe this is in relation to your heart. Or this is the Hierophant. This is somebody that's looking to follow their instincts. This is someone that's like a spiritual advisor that's giving you a lot of knowledge at the moment. They're waiting for you. These people are taking care of you. They're giving you a lot of wisdom that is kind of filling you up with information that you can use to move forward. Okay? But there's some healing that has to happen here. And you have a lot of swords, which can be a predictor of surgeries or needing to have surgery. So definitely, you know, as soon as you can get to the doctor, have a checkup, because there might be something going on that you're not really sure about. Look at this, the Chariot. I was telling you guys that you guys needed to move forward like the Chariot, and here she is. Cancer energy. Also Pisces. The Chariot is basically moving forward in a very balanced way, moving towards what you're wanting to go towards. So this is your dream, chasing your relationship, a partner, a business idea, anything that you are wanting to, that you think is going to bring you happiness. That's what you're going towards. Okay. But you have to put action. This is an action card. Like, come on, let's go. We're in the car. We're waiting. That's what the Chariot card here is for the Seven of Pentacles. One more, please. Thank you. This one. Nine of Pentacles. Moving away from whatever it is that's keeping you stuck is going to bring you a lot of financial abundance with the Nine of Pentacles. This is getting a huge amount of money. This is becoming financially independent. This is you coming into a place, or maybe you're dealing with a Cancer that's going to bring you this financial abundance, because you're moving into a place where it starts to all your hard work starts to pay off. Okay, so you go from not putting in any effort to the movement to the payoff. So they're telling you, hurry up and start planting the seeds. Start putting in the work. You're going to have this movement forward, and it's going to propel you into this financial independence. I think that's so beautiful. That is amazing. I love it. Okay, why is the Eight of Swords here, please? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Virgo? Thank you. Okay, you have the Moon card, which is Cancer energy again. But it also talks about some secrets, okay? And this one jumped out the other way. It's like you were kind of like indecisive about two things, whether it's two jobs or two people. You're kind of juggling here with the Two of Pentacles. This is your energy, also Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So there's some secrets here, and they have to happen. They have to come out, because right now those secrets, or something that's not being discussed or talked about, is what's literally keeping you stuck. Okay, with the Eight of Swords here. And once these secrets come out, with the King of Cups, maybe somebody's hiding secrets about you. King of Cups, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy, also Virgo and Taurus. Six of Swords is a card of moving away from something, from confusion. And the Nine of Wands is being very, very guarded. Okay, so why is the Two of Pentacles here? I want to find out, why is this Two of Pentacles here? I want to find out if you're juggling here. Is it work related, or is it romance? Please tell me. Because you could be getting stuck right now because of the fact that you might be stuck with a romantic partner that you're not really wanting to be with. So you feel like you have to make a decision, or you feel trapped in a certain relationship. But, you know, sometimes you just have to make the decision to go. Look at that. The Star, Aquarius energy. That one flew. So I just said, you know, sometimes you have to take a leap of faith and move forward towards what you want. Maybe you're wanting to move towards an Aquarius, or maybe what you're wanting is healing and you're moving away, or a King of Wands is moving away from you, or is creating this separation here. Let's see. Why is the King of Wands here in the reverse? Why is the King of Wands here in the reverse? Thank you. 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is a wish. This is a wish that you made. Maybe you are hoping, to be done with something, and then someone else comes in, causes that tower movement, the tower moment, and it moves you away from whatever it was that you don't want to be in, and then you get your wish. It's like something bad happening so that something good can happen for you, right? It's like that kind of an energy with the moon, the Star, the King of Wands in reverse, 9 of Cups, and then you have a tower moment with the sword. It's like cutting something out that you didn't feel was being, that you weren't honest, you weren't being honest with yourself about. You weren't really happy in there. And so here comes someone from outside, and maybe they like take off with your karmic partner that you don't want to be with, and then you get your wish. You get your wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups can also talk about drinking, overly drinking. So be really mindful of that, because that could lead to some problems. With the King of Wands in the reverse, it's just someone that's a very selfish person, very toxic when he's in the reverse. Yeah, it's asking you to use your intuition. You have to use your intuition here. You have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. That's a couple. So this is probably happening because I'm hearing either you have a couple of like ancestors or like guardian angels, male and a divine feminine, divine masculine energy that's taking care of you. Okay, this is happening because they're seeing the things that you can't see. 2 of Wands. They're seeing the things that you can't see. Yeah, there's 2 people. Possibly there's like 4 people here, actually, to be honest with you. You have the King of Wands here, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. You have you, the Hermit, Strength. There's a lot of people here, actually. There's a lot of people here. Wow, it's like 6 people here from what I'm seeing that could be possibly involved in this. Like maybe your person has a person, and then you have a person, and then they also have people. It's a mess here. But let me double check if that's what it is. Is this more than 5 people involved in this situation? 3 of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of situations happening here, and this is you. So you're kind of like in between all these scenarios. 10 of Cups. But you are going to have your happiness. Just have to cut off some stuff that's not good for you. Okay, let's see. 5 of Cups. Yeah, the 5 of Cups fell over the 7 of Cups. There is going to be some sadness here when you make the decision to cut something out of your life. But I think you're going to end up finding that the cut that you make is actually good. It's going to be in your favor. Okay? It may not seem like that because, of course, there's a 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's heartache and disappointment. You might feel disappointed. You might feel like, you know, you didn't want to take this leap of faith. You felt like a fool, or you're willing to take this risk because you know that it's going to be very fruitful for you. And, you know, there's going to be gossip and fights and a lot of betrayal from a lot of sides. There's so many people involved here. So it's giving you a lot of anxiety. You're probably not really sleeping, but this is happening for a reason. Okay. You're probably dealing with a Capricorn. But there's a lot of third-party energy, so there's definitely more than one person involved. There's a lot of confusion here, and this is the Eight of Swords again. This is where you're feeling stuck. You're carrying a huge burden. Okay, maybe because you're the provider in your family, and you feel the pressure of having to take care of everybody, but you're not feeling it. Let's move this along to the Oracle cards to see what else comes out for you, Virgo. Well, that got slightly heavy for you. The only reason why I'm leaving these here is because I want to remember where you had started. But let's see. Let's find out. I'm going to pull from the Hidden Truth Oracle for you. And then we're going to see what we can add to this story. Okay, this blessing is really trying to come in for you. That's the only card that moved when I shuffled. And it's like a new beginning. A new beginning in finances. Maybe you'll start a new job or start a business. Okay, this is what you or your person want to say to one another. I love you. I wish I could take back my words. Maybe they feel bad because they said some really harsh things to you. Let's see what else comes out. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. Thank you. I want to tell you how I feel. And I hid who I really am from you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to somebody out there. Maybe if it doesn't, it's not your message, okay? It says, I know that I was a distraction from your pain. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay, so maybe this is that third party. They did care about you, but they understood that you weren't really invested in them. Let's get the overall energy for your read. Let's find out what the overall energy is for Virgo. June 2020, please. June 2020. Okay, so let's see. Whoa. Okay. There's some endings happening here. There's some death and some grief. So I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So while some things are going to be ending, and I think that's more for the Tower card, you understand that this is going to be a beginning of something new, maybe better. And then you have grief. So it's funny how you got both of these cards, and look at the colors are so similar. Like some of these other cards, they're like, you know, they're different. Oh my gosh, you end up having, oh, and regret. Okay, so maybe these are all for you. Okay, death, grief, and regret. So the grief card says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And regret is, I know that I cannot change the past. So maybe this is how you feel about your relationship. Maybe you regret because there was a third-party situation that you might have ruined a relationship that you understood was actually what was good for you. But, you know, sometimes you have to go through stuff to learn. That's why, you know, sometimes you, like it says here, I understand that sometimes losing something is an opportunity to learn to appreciate it. Unfortunately, sometimes we appreciate things once we've lost them, right? So that could be a message for you. If you're if you are in an opportunity to appreciate what you have and actually fix what you have, that is kind of broken at the moment, then do it. You know, but this is what tarot is meant to do, is like help you, give you guidance, and hopefully help you correct things that you can correct and avoid things that you want to definitely avoid. I mean, that's what I hope that people get out of this tarot. I'm not trying to spy on anybody. I'm not trying to create any drama between people, and everyone has free will to do whatever they want to do, right? But I also feel like, okay, I watch tarot for the same reasons that probably you are, which is to gain kind of a guidance, to get a sense. I obviously am going to do whatever the heck I want to do, right? It's my free will. And sometimes a tarot reader will tell me all kinds of things, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that sounds nice, but that's not what's happening. So you have the power, okay? Virgo, you have the power to determine What is the outcome of the story? Occupation. So you could be changing jobs. That's something that popped out in your other reading, but you're concerned about it. You're concerned about maybe starting brand new. Imprisonment. That's the Eight of Swords energy here. You have to get out of your head. You have to get out of your head. Let's see what else. Any more, please, for Virgo? Thank you. You're just scared of the poverty. You're scared that it won't be successful. But it is. Look, you have the family room at the bottom, and this is basically the happily ever after card. This is the like the 10 of Cups in the regular tarot. And then under that you have a child. So your children might be someone that brings you a lot of blessings. Okay. So while you're worried about certain things, that Eight of Swords is going to be like what you have to let go of, because that's like what's keeping you in an energy that's very, very negative, and you're thinking of all the worst scenarios that can happen. And you know what happens when you start thinking about the worst things that can happen? You attract those to you. You make them actually happen because you're such a manifester. Virgo, you guys are the magician in the tarot. So when you are putting that energy out there, you know, what you think about, you bring about. Be really careful, mindful with your thoughts and with your words. Okay, let me see. I'm going to pull the Lover's Oracle for you guys. And we'll keep adding to this story. Sorry, my throat is really dry, guys. I need to take another sip. Who else is having fun with this Mercury retrograde? I feel like I wasn't even speaking words yesterday. That was like I would say things and I'm like, what the heck did I just say? So yeah, be mindful of that. You might be misunderstood, or you might be misunderstanding people at this time. So just keep an eye out for that. Things might not come through. Don't sign any contracts at this time. Okay, you guys got a bunch. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one. Put these back. Okay. You guys have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. You also have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So like I said, don't be in your head. Okay? Make the choice. Move forward. Okay? No more stagnant energy. Charge forward towards whatever you think is going to bring you this happiness. And the last card. Oh, you have two more. This one, I usually pull three, but you have an extra one. You have a bonus. But this one says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So maybe being in the hermit mode is a benefit for you, because you're going to be able to like plan and actually start making a list of the things that you're going to do moving forward to give you that movement forward. And I'm putting this Ace of Pentacles in the upright for you so that this energy hurries up and comes to you. But definitely leaving the Tower there in the reverse, because we don't want that to happen. We want this to like go away and replace it by you getting your blessing, okay? Because once you start putting action into it, it's like you're going to cancel this one out. So we don't want the Tower here. And the last card that you got from the Lover's Oracle is, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change which is beyond our control. So, see what I'm saying about words? Yeah. So the same thing again. Move forward. Move towards the things that are going to make you happy. Move towards the partner that's going to make you happy. Listen, sometimes you spend years and years and even decades with someone, and while you love them and they can be your very, very best friend, if you're not happy, they're not happy. Okay, so by becoming adults and both taking the stance of talking it out and saying, listen, I really do love you. You're a very special person in my life. I want to have you in my life forever. But romantically, it's just not working. You know, you have to be honest with your person. Your person is going to understand. Because trust me, if you're not happy, they're not happy. Okay, so this is going to be what you want to say to your person. And this is going to be on the side what your person probably is trying to say to you. So let's see. Okay, you got 2 there. This one flipped, but we're not taking those. Let me see what it was. Okay, these were the ones that fell here as your answer for them. Okay, so you are saying being apart has changed my life. So maybe you've come to the terms that maybe someone you're apart from is the person that you want to be with. Okay, but you feel like it's in the shadow. And then maybe you're with a person that you're just saying, I just don't deserve you. But you feel bad about it because you know that you are wanting to be with somebody else. This is the movement forward. Now movement forward. Feeling trapped. Being in the 8 of Swords. Feeling imprisoned. Not wanting to put any effort into anything. You know? Not having your blessings. Not having any movement or any new beginning. Everything is just like stagnant. Like you're stuck in a mud. Your person saying it's easier to be superficial in a superficial relationship with you. So whatever you're feeling, your person's feeling it too. Your person's probably like, yeah, if you're not happy, I'm not happy. And I'm not happy because I know you're not. That's what they're feeling. But they're ready to open up to you. So in the light, it's a very honest energy of saying they get what you're coming from and they know you're not happy. So if being with someone else is what's going to make you happy, this person's going to help you. This person's going to support you. Maybe they're not going to sit there and like set up your dates or like, you know, send you on a freaking shopping spree with your new person, but they're going to support it. They're going to be like, do you and be happy. And let's be friends and let's take care of the responsibilities that we have together. But let's move on and have a life. Celebrate each other. You know, this could be a situation where you guys down the line end up, you know, having barbecues together with both sides of the new couples, you know, and you had kids, your kids and their kids or whoever had kids, you know, where you blend all these families and it's actually like a positive thing. It doesn't have to be negative. Like you choose how you're going to handle things. You choose that. Okay. For Virgo, this is the twin flame journey shadows. So it's like whatever's, you know, your obstacles. Wanted to bring that one. The other one was the twin flame messages, light and shadow messages. That's what the other one. I just used this one. These guys. Sometimes I remember to tell you guys the decks. Sometimes I don't. If you ever want to know, just please ask in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond. Sometimes I just get really lazy about writing which decks I use because I tend to go by how I feel on decks. If I'm going to use them. So, yeah. I will gladly let you know which decks I'm using. I have a few that are new that I have to play with, but I still haven't felt the pull, you know? Like this one, the Muerte. It's so nice. Like, the artwork is really cool. Very different. So that one I'm going to play with soon. Just wanted to show that to you guys. And I definitely am trying to get some stuff together for a giveaway. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so that you can be part of the giveaway. Okay. I have a year that I've been here on YouTube, and I decided that I was going to do a really nice giveaway for one of my subscribers. Or maybe I'll do a few because I don't know. I think it'll be fun. It's fun to give away stuff. And I've been collecting decks, and I've been collecting all these other little things. So you guys, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure that you are notified when the giveaway goes up, and all the information and all the details for that will be listed in the description. Let me see. Anything else for Virgo? Anything else? Okay, that one wanted to come out. It's so funny because both times it grabbed onto my hand, and it's self-indulgent. Excuse me. So that was like the 9 of Cups energy, where you're overeating or over drinking, or sex is becoming an obsession for you. It could be any kind of addiction, but this is the devil card in the tarot. It's being in a place where you're trying to numb your energy because you don't want to face having to go through all these swords, right? Where the 8 of swords, she's not really tied up really like very well, right? She can literally just bend down on one of those swords, cut through the freaking rope and get out. And then here she thinks she's in a puddle of water. She can't move from where she is because she thinks she will drown, but in reality it's just this little bit of water here, and she could literally get on the ground there. So it's all in her head, it's imagined. And so this being stuck, you're imagining it. So because of that, you're trying to numb your feelings because you don't want to face it. You don't want to face it. You feel like you got taken for a fool with the Foolish card here. Maybe you feel like your person lied to you, or they cheated on you. Okay. You have Cowardly and Uncomfortable also came out. So you're just those are definitely feeling the 8 of Swords energy, where you're feeling stuck and you're not wanting to go forward. You feel like there's something not right in this situation, but you don't want to look at it because in all of these, it's so crazy. Okay, you see how the 8 of Swords, she has a blindfold on her eyes, right? Well, in this one, you don't see the eyes. This one, he's looking down, and this one, he's looking down. He's like, he doesn't want to pay attention. He doesn't want to see the truth. He doesn't want to see the truth of what is right in front of him. Okay? He doesn't want to face the fact that this person might be somewhere else, giving her love and attention somewhere else, or this person is not invested in you. And so you feel like, dang, you know, I put all this effort and energy into this person and they're actually not very good. Okay, so you feel very foolish. But you're too scared to walk forward, to walk away, because it makes you uncomfortable. But you know, anything that is worth having is not going to come easy. So you need to stop making, look at the bottom of the deck, excuses. You need to stop making excuses. Start feeling a little bit more secure about yourself, because you're dealing with insecurity too. Okay, or maybe the person that you are wanting to be with, they're unavailable. Maybe they're already married. Okay, you feel like you're being pushed away by something with the repelled card, by someone, and they left you embarrassed. Yeah, it's a heavy energy, definitely heavy energy, and it all stems from this 8 of Swords, where you're feeling like you're trapped on something that you literally can just pull yourself out of. Okay, I want to see if there was anything else in there. No. So I'm going to pull some romance angels for Virgo. Let's see. So I just keep pulling, okay? We'll just keep pulling and see what else comes out. And then at the end of this, pull some of your charms. You guys have charms and letters, and then we'll see what else it adds to the story. Okay, so the romance angels from Doreen Virtue, please, for Virgo. Okay, that one wants to come out, so we'll put that one down. For Virgo, please. For Virgo, thank you. Okay, so I pulled 3 from this one. Let me see one more. Thank you so much. All right, so the first card that jumped out is Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others and give your relationship a chance. So work on your partnership. If you're wanting to work on this relationship you're currently in, then you deserve, you should give your relationship a chance. It's saying it's going to work out. So you have a choice to make. Okay, either you work on the one that you have because there's good in there, or you go towards what it is that you are longing for, because it says you deserve love. You are lovable. So whatever it is that's keeping you trapped, you got to get out of that. You have to get out of that. I'm going to pull some of these real quick, and then I'll pull your charms, because these are, I like how these come out. I pulled 3 from here, 3 from the pink, and 3 from the other black one. These are the Allen Time Witness island time wellness. Don't please my words. Don't listen to what I'm trying to say, especially with my eyes. Addiction, see, that one jumped out. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. That's you. That's your whole reading. Codependency, maybe you're trying to leave a person that you feel like you can't live without, but you can. Okay, so cut the cord to whoever it is that you're attached to if you're wanting to move forward. Okay, or if you don't want to cut the cord, at least make the arrangements to make the decision to move forward. Fix it or move forward and let them support you on something else. Simple as that. Okay, but you have to be open to talk to this person. You can't be stuck in this Eight of Swords energy where you're stuck in your head, but you're not speaking up. There's no forward movement. With the Knight of Swords, there's no communication. This is like not even talking. Like you have so much to say because it's in your head, but you're not saying it. And I told you, if you don't take action, the universe will. Okay? So for Virgo, what does Virgo's person want to say to them? Thank you. How many came out? Oh, that's too many. Okay, you could be married to this person, and with the mask, you definitely are not being honest with them. Okay, take one more, the Sword and the Rose. Okay, so let me pull what you want to say to your person, Virgo. This is what you want to say to your person. This is what they want to say to you. I'll read them right now. And then I'm going to pull some for what the universe wants to tell the both of you about this connection. So it's like you guys talk to each other, and then the universe says, okay, this is what it really is. So for Virgo, please. What does Virgo want to say to their person? Okay. Thank you. What does Virgo want to say to their person? Okay, you got extras. These I'm going to put away. Let me pull what the universe wants to say to the both of you. Or all of you, because there might be more than two people involved here. What does the universe want to say to Virgo and everyone involved in this mess? Excuse me. I'm sorry. If it doesn't apply to you, it's not a mess. I'm just kidding. We all go through it. That's real life, okay? So I apologize. That was not even funny. But honestly, like when we're going through confusion and feeling stuck, it can feel like a mess, right? It feels like overwhelming. And you feel like, what do I do? And this is why you get into this Eight of Swords energy. But Virgo, this is a good step for you to get a perspective. Sit with, your Virgo hermit self and think of what it is that you are wanting to do and make that decision. Okay, the wonderful blessing that Virgos have is that you guys can go inward. With the Virgo hermit energy, you have the ability to go inward and really think about what it is that you want in your life, and you go for that. When you come out of the hermit mode, you've already made the decision. You've had the epiphany. Okay. What your person wants to say to you, you have the Sword and the Rose, which is clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So while you might be married to this person, okay, with the union, the wedding card here, wedding, union, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So with this person here, okay, you're married to them, but there's something that's not genuine. Like you guys are faking it with each other, or you're not being very honest, not showing your true feelings, hiding, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslight. So you guys are in a kind of on a very toxic cycle where sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're mad at each other. You're not being honest. You're kind of fake. You're kind of faking it just to like keep the peace, right? And what they want is just the truth. They want to support you, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. They want to see you in your power. They want to help you. They'll protect you. They'll have your back, but they just want the truth. And they want it like sliced. They don't want it to be like, fake. They don't want it to be versions of the truth, okay? They want you to be completely honest with what you want, okay? And it looks like you want to play the fields. Maybe you just don't want to be in a relationship and you just want to be single. Still meeting, dating other people, seeing each other, being a player, games being played. So maybe you're just not ready to commit. This is maybe you wanting to be out of a commitment. Okay? Because maybe you just like the whole passionate thing of having an affair because here's secrecy. Okay? Or maybe this is what you did. You're saying, I'm so sorry that I was playing the field and that I lied to you with an affair, hiding something, use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying, and risk. Those are all the traits of this card. You're probably having an affair or cheating on your person, and you're saying, I'm sorry that I did this and it caused this problems and this, or maybe you're just saying, I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to be with somebody else and I want to just go out and date other people. Okay. Maybe you feel like your person's just not, they just don't have that spice and that passion that you are looking for. Okay. Because you feel like they're a little bit chilly. They have a cold personality, cold hearted. You feel like they leave you out in the cold. They're just not happy. The situation needs to thaw. Maybe you just feel like this person's just kind of gotten into a rut and you're just kind of bored with them. And maybe you just want to propose something new to somebody else. Okay, with a proposal. You know, got proposed to, get proposed to, surprise gift, something that is proposed, things moving to the next level. So maybe you're just ready to leave whatever it is that you were dealing with in your other relationship so that you can make a proposal of a new love with somebody else. Okay? The universe is saying relational abuse. This is a toxic situation that you really need to end. Okay, it says, notice the red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, and financial in nature. Ask for help in this situation. And this one says must list. Okay, you have to have a list of what it is that are your must-haves in a relationship. Be unapologetically self-loving. Decide on the must-haves and release it to the universe. And then it says, our partners reflect our wounds. Relationships mirror what we are. Finger pointing and take responsibility. So basically, when you're done with the situation, you know, definitely don't be pointing fingers. You know, take responsibility for your actions so it doesn't become this abusive situation with each other. And, you know, you guys can have that truth, that honor, that, you know, that the other card was saying that they would help you, you know, go towards your happiness. Maybe all you need to do is be honest with your person. Let them know, hey, listen, you know, I really do love you, but I'm not happy in the situation. I want to move somewhere else. And having that honesty with your person is something that can really save whatever relationship you have and maybe turn it from a love relationship into a friendship. And then you guys can coexist. If you have kids, you can co-parent and in a good, healthy way. And then you guys could probably end up being the happiest you've ever been because you allowed each other to move on to what truly makes you happy. Don't stay in something because you're comfortable, because you're used to it. Okay? Don't stay in something because you think that it's what you have to do because you've already made a commitment to it. Okay? When two people have those kind of disagreements and it's unhealthy, you can both choose to sit down as adults and actually make the decision to take another path. Okay? These are your words here. Let's see. K-O-O-U. Let me get a couple more. K-O-O-U. Okay, that's a lot, but I'm going to take them out anyway. N G E Q I H I W and V, and then you have two blank tiles. So you can use it if you need an A in a letter, you can just pretend that's an A. If you need an E, you can pretend that's an E, or whatever letter you need. So for you, you have K, O, O, U N G I H I Q E W V, and the two that are blank. So sometimes it helps if you write these letters down on a piece of paper and see if you can come up with either words, or like right off the bat you can tell if it's somebody's initials or anything like that. So let me put these down for you, and then I will definitely read them off again to you. If you want to get a piece of paper, write down your letters, and you can come up with words or phrases, or maybe you can come up with a name. These could be initials of somebody's name, or initials of a place that you guys live or went to, or something that means something very important to you. So your letters again: Virgo, I, G, Q, O, K, U, E, I, N, O, H, W, and V. And you have two free ones. So whatever you need those to be. Okay, let me pull your charms for Virgo. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. For Virgo. All right. Another one. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Ooh, you got the big kitty. Okay, it's a really nice, you have another K here, look. So I don't know if that's initial that means something to you guys. And you have a Z. I don't know if that means anything, but there you go. Let me put your charms out. Definitely cutting something out here with a knife, or I actually see this also like an oar. So maybe you're taking a trip somewhere with the lake or something like that, where you need to, like a rowboat. Okay, you also have the helm here. You have the helm and you have the anchor. So this is like the Chariot card. You're moving forward towards something that's more solid, that's going to be very, very stable. Okay, you have the butterfly, which is the transformation of something. Okay, another movement card with the bike here, moving towards your happiness, moving towards something very sweet. Or maybe there's a bee. Look, you have a queen with the crown, and then you have a bee. So that could be significant to somebody. You have a palm tree, so I don't know if that means anything to you. The whale tail is a very, you know, being able to move forward with not a lot of effort, right? But also being able to go above the situations that you need to go to handle them, to like take care of them. You have the snowflake, so this change might happen in December, or in the time of like Christmas time, where it's cold, where even if it doesn't snow. You're coming out of something very, very, where you feel trapped. Okay, and again with the little tropical, with a sandal here, it's like you're moving towards, like, you know, a beach. Maybe you're going to a beachy area for a resort or something, for a vacation. You have the peaceful heart. So whatever you go into, it's going to bring a lot of happiness and a lot of peace and a lot of love with those. With the feather here, this is going to be that your ancestors are really guiding you. They're guiding you. And with the leaf, you know, this is going to be a long-term thing that's going to be season after season after season. You're finally going to have peace. Okay? You're going to have the tools to like make sure that, you know, you tie up any loose ends. And then you're going to have a lot of luck here with the ladybug and the horseshoe. And there's the luck. So you're just looking for the person that has the key to open up your heart, or to open up your desire for that relationship. Or maybe you're kind of locked away right now, but these are the things that are waiting. They're pending for you. Okay, you have to open yourself up, open up your heart to receive all of these blessings, okay? Because you have a lot of travel coming. There's a heart with the world here. You might love traveling. Your person might love traveling. Or this could signal that you guys will be doing a lot of traveling coming up soon. I'm going to put a couple more for Virgo. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. So, you may have a daughter. That's very significant in your life. This could be the reason why some of the hesitation's happening, because you're worried about what's going to happen with your children. There's a bullet here, but this could be just a reminder of the universe to bite the bullet, you know, take that risk, take that chance. It's going to be very fruitful with the cowrie shells here. And you have the Two of Cups, so you're moving into the direction of being solid with your person, with your twin flame. And with the 5, there's a energy of, again, feeling a little stuck, feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Maybe you're scared to leave somebody out in the cold. Maybe you're scared because, you know, you have a lot of memories with this person, and you're scared that it's going to be all, you know, forgotten. You're afraid that this legacy that you had been trying to create won't matter, but it will. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else for Virgo. Okay, there you go. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So the death here with this little skeleton is telling you that you have to end something. Okay, something has to end here in order for you to move towards love. With the arrow here, it's like a Cupid's arrow, right? It's an arrow of love. You might be falling in love with someone very quickly after you finish your relationship, and maybe it's having to do with your family, and that's maybe why you're kind of stuck, why you're not trying to move forward. But again, here's more movement. It's urging you, move towards your happiness, and your ancestors could be telling you this. Okay, they see the things that you don't see. Okay, so keep that in mind, that you might be moving towards something, even though you can't imagine it, that it's a lot better than what you could ever have wanted or wished for. Okay, you just have to make the decision. You have to take the steps to move forward. You can't be lazy about your future. You can't be lazy about your happily ever after. Okay, you have to go after it with everything, all your power. Okay, and don't be scared, because fear is just a prison, and fear is a prison that is in your mind. It's not physical. Okay, that's the 8 of Swords energy. Fear is that prison that keeps you locked up away when you can literally just open the door and walk out. Okay, so I really hope that was helpful for you guys, Virgo. I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and I wish you all the best of luck in all your endeavors, and may all the decisions that you need to make come quickly to you and be the best decisions for every single person involved in your life. Okay, Virgo? Sending you lots of love again. Please remember to hit like.